Alright, hello, and welcome back to Castlevania, Portrait of Ruin, Postgame, playing as Eric's daughters, the sisters as they call it in the menus. Last time finished the main game and started this. Since last time I did do a little level grinding, as you can tell, went up from level 10 to level 16. And I did play ahead. Just didn't record any of it. Just played ahead just to see how far you can go with the sequence breaking here. But you still need to go through the portraits to get to the ultimate goal of this. So yeah, at least from what I can tell, anyways. I know maybe I might be wrong with that. I had thought about just skipping ahead to the ending of this, but then what's the point? Go from barely beginning to all the way to the end in one, skipping most of it. Then what's the point of even showing any of it if I'm going to do that? Of course, this does take some getting used to, like I think I said in the first video of this post-game. Last time. Not used to using a mouse as a primary video game controller. That's why I was never really into the old PC games. When I got my first computer and started playing games on it, so many of the games I was playing at that time, the mouse was one of the main control. Give me a standard video game controller. Might as well get some more experience levels, possibly. Since, like I said, I did play ahead just to see how far you can go with sequence breaking. And some of those later bosses can still be annoying, so especially since, again, you don't have the option of using potions and healing items in this playthrough. No sub menus. How could you even select potions? Yeah, the start button just brings up the pause, and just pauses the game instead of bringing up the sub menus like it did in the main game. Yeah, they still have those there. Alright. Of course, in the main game, this is where you first saw Grim Reaper, Death. Of course, he's not here now, which makes sense since this is supposed to be happening sometime before the main game's events. Which is obvious since these two aren't vampires yet. Their father is still alive yet, so. How long before the main game begins, that I don't know. Maybe they explain that in the ending of this post game. Again, no barriers. I could just go up here now, but yeah, I'll play this as if it were the main game. The barriers stopping it from getting to later areas too soon are still there, even though they're not. Like I said at the ending of the last video, this probably won't take as many videos as the main game did, since there are no side quests here. At least 2 or 3 of the videos of the main game are nothing but side quests. Which I don't mind. I like having games that have side quests like that. Just saying, this probably won't take anywhere near as many videos. Oh, boss battle. Okay. I'd better save my game just in case. Since again, there are no potions or healing items in this mode of gameplay. So. Come on, dude, get out of your cauldron. Why are you facing that way? What the hell, dude? We're on the other side of the room. Dude, are you dumb? What the hell? Why were you facing that way? That was easy. Kind of weird. These girls don't seem that strong when you fight them. I mean, granted, when you're trying to use the sanctuary spell on them in the main game, one of them, I forget which one, I think it's the one I'm controlling, has that ice sword that can do massive damage. Oh, come on. Even in post-game, I see you. I see you. Damn it. Don't you shoot at me, Buster. Mimics. Yeah. Like I pointed out several times in the main game, one of the things they kind of goofed on in this game, every single treasure chest is a mimic. Kind of takes away the element of surprise. Come up to a treasure chest. Oh, what's this one have? Or is it going to be a mimic? Well, in this game, you know it's going to be a mimic, so... I kind of like that. You can hit enemies anywhere on screen. Don't have to be within attack range of other weapons like you do with other weapons. Anything that's on screen can get destroyed. I could go through that now, so I'm gonna have to. Just like the main game, you have to go through all of the portraits. But for now, no. Like I did in the main game playthrough, explore what I can of the castle for now first.
I see you.
You did. I guess using the mouse as a controller option isn't that bad once you get used to it, I guess. Just kind of weird holding the controller with one hand.
I see you. I see you.
Using the mouse with the other.
I see you. I see you. I see you. I see you.
You did. Oh, you dirty. Oh. Grinding room. Well, can be. 77 experience points for each one of these skeleton things. Like I said in the main game as I made my way through this room. Oh no, you don't. Oh, of course, this barrier ain't here either. So I could, could go that way, but again, play this as if it were the main game and that barrier was still there yet. And that's part of the reason why later areas enemies will be doing more damage. And I don't have any potions again, so sequence breaking what was possible to do so in the main game was a little more bearable since you had 9 potions and a whole mess of food related healing items that you could rely on. Here, no. Oh, that barrier ain't there either. Just go all the way through if I wanted to. Not like the main game where this was a wall here with a switch on the other side of it. Had to work your way or loop your way around to get here on this side of the wall to step on that switch, which by that time was kind of pointless. You were already over there, why bother? Kind of like an old episode of Scooby-Doo where the key for the door is outside. They jump out the window to get the key. They're already outside. What do? They go back in and use the key to unlock the door, even though they were already outside. You were already there. Why'd you have to go back? Nothing there. Oh yeah, okay, that was where one of Charlotte's weapon upgrades were in the main game. Oh, that just goes back to pay attention, dummy. Me. Is there anything up here? No. The main game, there was some pure potion antidote or poison antidotes and stuff like that there, but ow! Damn, you still do a lot of damage. Take those boomerangs and stick them somewhere special. Okay. Bad doggy. Good, get another one of those. Hit point extension. There's nothing up there. And that just goes back. Where's that other one? There you are. Oh no, you don't. But you don't get your health replenished when you get a level up like a, what was that? The 3DS version of Dragon Quest 8. Even part 11. Wait a minute. Where am I going? Actually, I think I had that backwards. That wall barrier wasn't in this screen, it was in that other large screen. Yeah, yeah, okay. Had that wrong earlier when I was talking about that. She had to go through this. Filthy cow. Do I look like a cow to you? Oh yeah, okay. Get rid of him quick. Watch where you're shooting those fireballs, dude. Oh, I can go this way now. Do some major sequence breaking that, like I said, I wish you could have done on the normal game on my first playthrough of it. First couple playthroughs of it, rather. But nah.
I see you. I see you.
Oh yeah, that's this room. With some armor upgrade for Charlotte there normally. Yeah, let's not stand there waiting for him to roast us. Come on.
Filthy cow.
Again, do I look like a cow to you? Another portrait. I was just thinking about that. Too bad this, since it's like post-game, too bad they don't randomize some of these locations. Of course, I guess you need a randomizer for that. Could have an in-game randomizer. I mean, Bloodstained Ritual of the Night does. Of course, like 13 years worth of gaming history separate. You know, that this came out in 2006 on the DS. Ritual of the Night only came out just a few years ago, so. Actually, I better go save my game just in case. Man, are you blind?
Filthy cow.
Back to the entrance areas. Oh, you don't have that block that you had to push after you got the upgraded pushing ability to get up here. Of course, they also don't have that Nebula whip that was up here in the main game either, so. Can always use more MP, since both their attack weapon and their flight ability takes magic, which again is kind of weird since the Owl Morph in the main game didn't take any MP to use. Nothing. Oh yeah, okay, we're back to the starting areas now. Of course, in the main game, that's all you could have explored of the castle at this point. All of the other branching paths were still dead ends. Granted, here, I could, like I showed just a few minutes ago, go that way. Through that passage. But, or I could also go up there through that way. But again, not having any potions, and no health recovery items, I don't want to go to areas with later game enemy difficulty just yet. And besides that, again, I want to go through the whole game, like through the whole post game, just like you would in the main game. Otherwise, what's the sense of even playing the post game if you're just going to skip through most of it? Of course, I say that now, but when I get to Dragon Quest IX, I mean, I've heard that game, post game in that game is like 2 or 3 times longer than the main game itself. So for that game, I might not even bother with the post game, or if I do, I'll just skip through some of it. I mean, that's a little ridiculous when the post game is longer than the main game itself. Having post game is nice. I mean, hello, what am I doing right now? Having post game in games is nice, but why should the post game be longer than the game itself was? That's just kind of milking it, but anyways. On to the next portrait. Mummies! Oh, they don't die on one hit. Okay, never mind. They did in the main game by time, well, at least for me anyways. Granted, I was already at like, what, level 35? No, 38 by the time I got here. Because of all the grinding I did. Yeah. Of course, I explained why I did that on the main game playthrough too. Stay dead. Nope. And we don't have a sanctuary spell in this version of the game, so yeah. Can't. We'll never be able to completely kill those skeletons. I can get up here now. Don't need the flight ability. Of course, there's nothing up there now, so. Or you can get up here right now. Don't have to go all the way around like you did in the main game. But again, what's the point and what's the fun in that? Let's play this as if it were the main game, even if I don't have to. For the most part, I mean, there may be a few exceptions to that later on, but again. Just like in the main game, let's go over here first. Save my game just in case. Oh sure, we can get over here right away. Don't have to come back here later, mid-game. I get it in the main game to get the sanctuary spell that was here so I could use it on these two to return them to normal. Okay. Get up here, of course there's nothing up here, that Lorica, whatever, armor that was up here. Anyways, yeah. Actually, why was I worried? That's right. Like I pointed out in the main game, avoiding these boulders is much easier when you can just fly over them. Like I did with the Owl Morph in the second Desert Portrait in the main game. Oh goody, they're back. Oh, it's not there, of course. Yeah, in the main game, this is the room where you get the 1,000 Blades attack that I use for most of the bosses from this point on. Of course, that's in the main game, it's not here. Would be kind of nice, but oh well. With the controller set up the way it is, how would you be able to use it anyways? Die, you stupid. Of course, I guess they're already dead, but... Dang, Weeman. You still have the blade trap. Oh. How much damage do they do in it? Actually, let's not find out. Since these two don't have any armor at all. At least I don't think they do. Clear Skies, ability that I never used anyways, was right here in the main game. And again, by the way, like I said in the main game, I don't think these things here have a name. I just call them blade traps because they work just like a blade trap in a Zelda game. Trigger them, back off until they retreat, and then as they're going, then go forward. Again, the same concept as a blade trap in a Zelda game. So getting back up there. Uh-oh. Actually, let's not try that. Whoa. Screw it, just out of curiosity. Oh, they do more damage than they did to, I think it was like 80 something to Jonathan in the main game. Or speaking of the main game, this is where you first saw Bronner in the main game, that cutscene sequence. But again, he's not here yet, at least I don't know. Yeah. I'd imagine he is, but nothing up there. Wait. Oh, cool. Level up. Can always use those. Especially, again, for the dozenth time, especially in this mode of gameplay, since there are no potions. You can always use all the extra hit points and defense I can get. Ow! That thing did 24 damage. Yeah, let's not get hit by these things if we can help it. Oh good, I needed, well I didn't need it, but I'm certainly not going to ignore it as long as it's here. Oh, that's right, that's it. Never mind, I was thinking there was an HP and MP plus item up here, but no, that's in a different portrait. Of course, you couldn't do what I just did in the main game, so you got the owl morph ability much later. I didn't want to go down there, damn it. I'll go away. Oh, never mind. I was going to say no potions, but no, that. I don't think that. Maybe it was. Yeah, there was a. Yeah. get up here now? But nah. Again, assuming that there might be a nest of evil enemy gauntlet. Map out as much of the maps as possible just to unlock it, just like you did in the main game. Now that's already open. Okay. The room for the Ghost of the Desert side quest in the main game. Just out of curiosity, since there are no side quests here, does that giant ghost even still show up? So far, it doesn't look like it. Oh, yes, he does. Ow, that hurt. Now for the boss of this portrait. And the reason I ended up grinding up to such high levels in the main game, like I said, is on my first playthrough, I'd almost get this boss defeated, then that temptation, confusion, Jonathan hit, until I realized just play as Charlotte. Dummy, it's not going to work on us. You're not the smartest boss, are you? Of course, on my first few playthroughs, first playthrough especially, I wasn't the smartest gamer either, so... Anyways, here's where that pushing upgrade, the strength cube, or strength glove, whatever it was in the main game. Alright, well that's this portrait. And unlike in the main game here, I wanted to come back here later to get the sanctuary spell. Or even later if I want to 100% the map and get that armor that was up wherever that was, right there, one of those rooms here. was just gonna say, where's all the mummies? Alright, well we're done here for the rest of the game. And that'll do it for this video. See you next time. Until then, thanks for watching and bye.